Okay, say hello, everybody.
Hi. Say hi.
You got an angry face, Cooper? Okay. All right, thank you. You guys hang out right there, okay? So, my name is Martin Lowry. I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada. My goal today is just to let you know a little bit about me. Before we get started, one of my nieces told me a funny joke. What did the one traffic light say to another traffic light? Stop looking at me, I'm changing. That was funny. So again, just a little bit about me. I was born and raised in the United Kingdom until I turned 18 years old. When I turned 18, I ended up moving to the United States. I moved to Washington State, to a small city called Shelton, just south of Olympia, the capital. I moved with my parents, and again, I was an 18-year-old kid at the time. I ended up getting lucky enough to get accepted to go to college at Southern Utah University to play soccer. I did that for a couple of years. While I was there, the city of Cedar City, I was actually pretty close to Las Vegas, and that's what kind of prompted me to end up in Las Vegas. Once I got here, though, I realized that I was pretty much on my own. Didn't really have any family out there, and one of the things from my childhood that I remember fondly the most is kind of growing up with a lot of aunts and uncles and just kind of being around that general family environment. And it was kind of difficult at first, just realizing that you didn't really have that when I first came here. So I ended up joining the police academy here in 2008. One of the best decisions I ever made. I met my wife a year later, shortly after that. And that was 2009, 2010. I've been in the police department since then, so almost 14, 15 years. Since then, I've gotten married back in 2014. I was lucky enough to go back to England in 2014, visit my aunts and uncles and everybody there and have them meet my wife, and got married there. Shortly after, we returned back to the States. We bought our first house here in North Las Vegas. We had our first child in 2017. Yep, I always mess that one up. When you have two kids, you always forget their birthdays. So my first kid was born in October of 2017. His name was Cooper. My second child was born in 2019, in December. His name was Arlo. And that's who's watching me here today. Grateful enough to be my audience. One of the things that I remember most from my childhood, and then I kind of carry into today, is my hobby of soccer. I enjoy playing soccer. I haven't played in a couple of years. Plan on getting back into it, but it's one of the things I did in college and that I really enjoyed, and it's one of my main hobbies. My plan for taking this class in general is to further my career with Las Vegas Metro Police Department. I'm just trying to get more college credits, get more experience, kind of round off my education and make myself more of a better applicant in the future for when I retire in about 10 years. I'll only be around 50, and I should be able to get a second job, and I kind of want my degree for that. And that's pretty much why I'm here today. To round things off, again, born and raised in the UK, ended up coming back to Las Vegas. Kind of a strange situation just getting here in the first place. Picked that on the map because I live close enough to Vegas while I was going to college, and initially, and that ended up being that way. Got two beautiful young boys, beautiful wife, live here in Las Vegas. And yeah, I'm really excited to take this class. I'm excited for all of you to listen, and I appreciate it. So lastly, thank you for your time again, and thank you very much.